I never planned to pry. Mom's laptop sat open on the kitchen counter, her inbox glowing faintly in the evening light while she napped on the sofa. I was just passing by when a subject line froze me mid-step. Royal Caribbean Cruise, final payment required. My chest tightened. My name wasn't on that line, but curiosity, or maybe old suspicion, tugged at my hands. Against my better judgment, I clicked. The page bloomed open, bright and cheerful. 3 passengers: Diana Evans, Summer Evans Cooper, Tom Cooper. My breath caught. A 7-night Bahamas cruise. Departure June 15. June 15, the exact day I was supposed to fly to Italy. The trip I'd saved for since college. The one I'd told them about at every family dinner. The one Mom gently suggested I should probably postpone because of her health. The screen blurred as tears burned my eyes. My throat clenched. They were going on vacation, again without me. And worse, the money for that luxury suite, for those prepaid excursions and drink packages, came from the family fund I'd been dutifully paying into every single month. I sank onto a stool, a wave of childhood memories hitting me like a riptide. I was 8 again, nose pressed to the window, watching Dad pack the old station wagon for their beach trip. Mom had placed a hand on my shoulder, smiling that tight, rehearsed smile. "Next time, sweetheart, someone has to stay home and watch Buddy." There was never a next time. Now, at 27, I'd given up my apartment, my independence, my life, to move back in because Mom said she couldn't handle her mystery illness alone. The test results never came. The illness always vanished when Summer wanted to go shopping, but returned like clockwork when bills were due. The next morning, as I vacuumed Mom's study, I accidentally knocked over a pile of papers. One envelope slid free: First Federal Bank, family fund statement. Something inside me whispered, "Look." Mom's perfect handwriting stared back. Monthly deposits. Lyra Evans, $300 automatic. Diana Evans, $50 manual. Summer Evans, $50 manual. My pulse thundered. Page after page revealed the same pattern. Then I found the ledger, her vacation diary, and numbers. Myrtle Beach condo deposit, $900. Tom's golf lessons, $480. Cruise excursion, $750. Every penny came from me. The house creaked above, Mom stirring from her rest. My phone buzzed. "Maggie," my coworker said cheerfully, "did you finish the Henderson proposal?" "I just found out I've been bankrolling my family's vacations," I whispered. Silence. Then Maggie said something that cracked open years of denial. "Lyra, that's not family. That's fraud." That night, I sat across from Mom and Summer at the dining table. The good china was out, a sure sign of manipulation to come. Mom folded her hands delicately. "Sweetheart, with my medical bills, maybe you could contribute your Italy money to the family fund this year." Summer nodded solemnly. "Family has to pull together, Lyra." I looked at the 2 women who had built their comfort on my sacrifice. "What about the cruise?" I asked quietly. Mom blinked, pretending not to understand. "The Royal Caribbean one, the 15th of June, Ocean View Suite." Summer froze. Tom choked on his water. "I saw the email," I continued, voice trembling but clear. "And I know about the fund, how I pay 6 times more than either of you, how you've used my money for vacations, remodels, and lessons." Mom's color returned instantly, miraculous recovery. "You went through my private papers," she hissed. "Like you went through my Italy plans," I countered. "That's different," Summer snapped. "No," I said, "it's exactly the same." And for the first time in my life, I didn't apologize. Over the next week, Mom tried every weapon in her arsenal: guilt, tears, fake fainting spells. When that didn't work, Summer jumped in with accusations of selfishness. But I kept packing. Every shirt folded with purpose, every pair of shoes a small rebellion. When I finally boarded that plane, champagne flute in hand, I toasted one thing: my independence. For the first time, I didn't feel guilty. I felt free. Italy changed everything. The air, the art, the food, but mostly the realization that my peace didn't depend on their approval. Back home, Mom flooded my office with calls, claiming I was having a mental crisis. Summer posted cryptic Facebook quotes about family loyalty. I didn't respond. Instead, I sent them an email titled, "Withdrawal from Family Fund, effective immediately." Attached were the legal documents ending every automatic transfer and shared account. Without my contributions, their cruise was canceled. That night, I slept like a woman unchained. When I returned from Italy, they were waiting at the airport. Mom in a wheelchair, face pale with performative exhaustion. Summer beside her, playing the role of dutiful daughter. "Sweetheart, we were so worried," Mom croaked. "But the mortgage we can't pay without your help." I smiled, calm as still water. "My taxi, here." At home, movers were already packing my things. My attorney's assistant supervised quietly. Mrs. Winters, our old neighbor, sat on the couch as a witness. Mom's mask cracked when I revealed the truth. The fraud, the ledgers, the doctor's fake letters. Summer tried to argue until I produced printouts of their text messages about keeping Lyra on the hook. The neighbors arrived, just in time to hear everything unravel. "You ungrateful girl," Mom shouted. "No," I said. "I'm finally grateful to myself." I sold my share of the house, closed all accounts, and walked away. A year later, sunlight streamed through my new condo overlooking the ocean. My design business thrived, my friendships deepened, and my laughter came easily again. When people asked what changed, I told them the truth. I stopped mistaking control for love. Sometimes Mom still called, her voice trembling with practiced weakness. Sometimes Summer sent birthday invites scribbled with "family should stick together." I'd send gifts, never guilt, cards, never apologies. At Thanksgiving, my dining table overflowed neighbors, friends, colleagues, people who showed up because they cared, not because they needed. To chosen family, I toasted, glass raised high, and to choosing ourselves. That night, I watched the waves shimmer under the moonlight and smiled. The peace I'd fought for wasn't perfect, but it was real,